Hello everybody. So today I'm doing something different. And as you can see in the title, I am going to be doing a versus battle with Tanjiro and Zenitsu. And Tanjiro and Zenitsu are best friends. So I don't think they're ever gonna fight. But what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be seeing who would win a battle within each point of Demon Slayer. Netsu no Gaiba, if you want to pronounce it like that. And yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. Leave a like and subscribe if you want more of this. And yeah, we're gonna be going straight into this. And remember, this is just my opinion. If you think that something's wrong that I say, or something just isn't true, leave it down in the comments. So where we're gonna start is before they were a Demon Slayer. Zenitsu before he was a Demon Slayer, and Tanjiro before he was a Demon Slayer. Like before either of them trained, and before they signed up for the final selection. So at that time, Tanjiro was giving away firewood and chopping down stuff. And yeah, he used the axe. And in a moment in Demon Slayer, I think Tanjiro wins this fight, because a moment in Demon Slayer, there was the temple demon ran at Tanjiro and he cut his head off with an axe. So he has a physical strength to cut a demon's head off. And Zenitsu looks like he doesn't have any experience. So at this point, so yeah. And now we're gonna be going to, they both trained for 1 year. I say Zenitsu gets this round because he learned the Thunderclap and Flash, and Tanjiro still has no experience. All he does is battle with Sabuto, and he hasn't even beat Sabuto yet. He's still training to beat Sabuto. And me personally, I don't think Sabuto is faster than Zenitsu, but we're gonna be mentioning that after we mention this. So, like I said, the reason why I think Zenitsu could win is because he has Thunderclap and Flash. And that move is OP as heck. It's really fast too. So, I think he'll easily, if they were in a death battle, he'll easily cut off Tanjiro's head and finish the battle. And now, we're going to move on to training second year. I give this round to Tanjiro because he beat Sabuto, which I still don't think is faster than Zenitsu, but he beat Sabuto. He beat a strong opponent. I think Sabuto's not faster than Zenitsu, but I think Sabuto could win a fight against him. So Tanjiro beat Sabuto. So I will say that Tanjiro is stronger than Zenitsu at this point. So Tanjiro has 2 points and Zenitsu has 1. Okay, now we're going to the first Laurel Moon that Tanjiro faces, the Drumhouse Demon Arc, I think it's called. Oops. Sorry guys, I skipped ahead some. Next we're gonna be talking about the final selection arc, actually. Yeah, this is where Tanjiro gets his license to be in the Demon Slayer Corps. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I forgot one thing. If you guys have not read the manga or finished the movie, actually, you need to read the manga anyways. If you haven't read the manga, don't just leave right now. This is your one warning. Just leave right now, because we're gonna be covering the beginning of the series all the way to the end of the series. So back to what I was saying. Final selection. I think Tanjiro gets another point on this one because he destroyed the hand demon, which, may I remind you, killed every single one of Uradaki's students except for Gyu and Tanjiro. And Tanjiro beat that hand demon fair and square. And yeah. And Zenitsu, we don't really see him doing anything, but the hand demon's the strongest demon in the whole final selection, so I still don't think Zenitsu's stronger than him at this point. Okay, now we're going to the first lower moon. The first lower moon is Kyogai, ex-demon of lower moon 6. So he's an ex-member of the upper moon, but still he's really powerful. And Tanjiro defeats this man, Zenitsu, and Zenitsu beats the Tongue Demon. But Tongue Demon and Kyogai are way separated from each other. Like, they're on different leagues. Kyogai is way stronger than the Tongue Demon, and Tanjiro beat him, not easily, but really good, like the best he could have done, and he beat him. So I'm still gonna say Tanjiro wins this battle, 4-1. Tanjiro has 4, and Zenitsu has 1. Lower Moon 5. This is where it gets kind of difficult because Tanjiro almost beat Lower Moon 5 Rui, but he didn't beat him. And let me get to that real quick. All of you may be like, what do you mean? This is easy. He's got Dance of the Fire God and he almost beat him. Well, Dance of the Fire God, he didn't really know how to use it. He just knew slashes and all that. He didn't know any of the forms or anything. So yeah, that case is busted. So he's basically the same, but he has fire attacks, like fire slashes. And he needed Nezuko's help to even try to cut off his head. And he didn't even cut off his head. Rui just took his head off and put it back together. And Rui would have killed Tanjiro, actually. But Gyu came to the rescue and killed the man. So, yeah. And Zenitsu beated his own demon that he had to fight. And he was actually the only one who won against the demon on his team. Like, he won against the demon that was on his team. Tanjiro was fighting Rui and he lost. And Inosuke was fighting the father spider and he lost. And but Tanjiro beat the spider brother. I forgot if his little brother or not, but yeah. And he beat him. He introduced sixfold, so he can do thunderclap and flash 6 times, which Tanjiro never seen at this point. So he will catch Tanjiro off guard and probably kill him. So yeah, Zenitsu earns this point. 2. Zenitsu has 2. Tanjiro still has 4. Butterfly Estate. Now, they didn't really do anything in this arc except for train. And now Tanjiro and the rest of his squad knows how to use breathing techniques 24/7, with an exception of Nezuko. But you may be like, yeah, Tanjiro wins this though because he's been training to do breathing technique. He's been learning to breathe a certain way 24/7. But Zenitsu did the same exact thing. So Zenitsu should still be stronger than Tanjiro because in the last arc, Tanjiro lost to Zenitsu. And so since they both trained the same exact training, that means Zenitsu should still be stronger than Tanjiro. Zenitsu gets another point. 3 points for Zenitsu and 4 for Tanjiro. Now, if you guys are still watching the video, for the people who never watched the movie, click off now. Major spoilers ahead. Do not finish this video. Click off this video and watch something else like my Cammy gameplay video on my channel, or Chun-Li video, or anything on my channel except for this one. So if you're still there, we're gonna get into the Mugen Train movie. So Tanjiro wins this because he beat Lower Moon 1 almost by himself. He got the most experience out of everybody, with an exception of Rengoku, but he's dead, so like doesn't really count. But Tanjiro got the most experience in my opinion, and he beat Lower Moon 1 by himself, but Inosuke did help him. He slashed some of those eyes and tentacles, and he saved Tanjiro from taking his own life. But other than that, Inosuke didn't really do anything. And I'm not being biased towards Tanjiro or anything, because I actually love Inosuke. He's actually one of my favorite characters in Demon Slayer. But he didn't really do anything except for being a quote-unquote leader and saving Tanjiro from taking his life. And Zenitsu didn't really do much in this arc, but saved Nezuko, saved some citizens, and that's it. We seen him do the stuff that he did already, so it's nothing like that he learned. And plus Tanjiro learned how to use Dance of the Fire God more effectively. He learned some new moves and all of that. So yeah, I think it's fair to give Tanjiro another point, 5-3. Now we go to what's gonna be season 2 of the anime, which is Tanjiro's squad versus plus Uzui versus Upper Moon 6, Itaro and Daki. So I give this point to Zenitsu because Zenitsu in my opinion, is winning this because he introduced Godspeed to us, and Godspeed is really fast, like really fast. Even Daki complimented his speed, even though she's like half of a upper moon, but like still that's an impressive feat. And Daki thought she knew the limits of his speed, but then Zenitsu showed her that he's on a different level. So yeah, I don't think Tanjiro would win because he's just too fast to react to at this time. And I'm giving him another point for that. 4-5. Zenitsu has 4, Tanjiro has 5. Okay, now we're gonna do Upper Moon Tanjiro, not Upper Moon Tanjiro. Tanjiro's fight versus Upper Moon for the Ntangu. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But Tanjiro versus Upper Moon 4, the first one, versus Godspeed Zenitsu 7th form. I give this one to Zenitsu because Tanjiro, he beat Upper Moon 4, but he didn't do it by himself. He got helped by a Mitsuri with a Demon Slayer mark, may I remind you, and Nezuko and Genya. So he almost got an L from that because Nezuko was gonna die because the sun was rising up. So not so much to work with Tanjiro, but Zenitsu, he has Godspeed, which is really fast, like I said when I was talking about season 2, and the main one here, 7th form. The 7th form is overpowered. It's called the Flaming Thunder God, and that is one of the most OP moves ever in Demon Slayer. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if Flaming Thunder God was a jutsu and it was favorited by, I don't know, Kaguya or something, because it is super powerful, bro. It's a lightning enhanced demon that knew all of the thunder breathing styles, I add. Couldn't even see him using Godspeed with the 7th form. He didn't even know what happened, bro. That's how fast this man Zenitsu was. And for that reason, I think Zenitsu will win this one. Now, this one is probably the most difficult one on this list to me. Selfless State Tanjiro, when he was fighting against Akaza with Gyu, and Zenitsu 7th form, Godspeed again. So I give this one to Zenitsu again, because the Selfless State, if I'm not correct, I don't think it gives you any more power buffs except for being emotionless, so, and like removing your murderous intentions from your body. Other than that, I don't think it gives you any more power buffs, so Tanjiro should be the plain old person that fought Upper Moon 4. Now, correct me in the comments if I was wrong about that, because when how I remember it, I think it was just Tanjiro not having any murderous intent that gave him the upper edge. I don't think it gave him a power buff or anything. And that's why I gave the round to Zenitsu. So Zenitsu has 5, and Tanjiro has, Zenitsu has 6, and Tanjiro has 5. So Zenitsu's winning so far. But this is when the tables turn, and it becomes really unfair. Tanjiro, we're gonna move on to Tanjiro versus Muzan, and Zenitsu when he was fighting Muzan. Now, Tanjiro obviously wins this fight because he was doing better than anybody else there. He learned some techniques and tips from the strongest demon slayer. And yeah, he was beasting Muzan, bro. He was murdering the man. If he wasn't a demon, man's would have been dead way sooner, bro. But yeah. And then the final one, which is, we all know Tanjiro's gonna win this fight. Demon Tanjiro versus Zenitsu. Demon Tanjiro versus Zenitsu. We all know who wins this, bro. It's Demon Tanjiro. Can't get affected by red blades. Can't die to the sun. Can regenerate his body parts if somebody can even have the strength to cut off his body parts. And yeah, and he has a Rasengan that he can shoot out of his mouth. Like, Mans has a Rasengan in a completely different series. That's how you know he's powerful. And that makes the winner Tanjiro 7-6. So Tanjiro wins this match. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. If you like this style of content, I'm gonna make a playlist about this. It's gonna be called Anime with AJ. I'm gonna cover some interesting topics about Demon Slayer, like I'm gonna do battles like this also with Demon Slayer, like Akaza versus Doma, or Gyutaro and Daki versus Kaigaku. So if you guys want to see either of those videos, smash the like button, smash just subscribe button and comment down below which one you want. I'll post both of them, but I just want you guys to ask which one you want more. I see people, including me, wonder who would win, Doma or Akaza all the time, and I just thought it would be interesting if I talked about two Upper Moon 6 people fighting each other. I can't do that with Upper Moon 4 because Hantangu is obviously more powerful than Nakime. But that is going to be it. Remember to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and comment down below which battle you want me to do next. And I may do some My Hero Academia ones later. But that'll be it from me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.